Guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do a video on World Mobile Token. It's going to be the first mobile carrier, cell phone service that is going to be launched on the Cardano blockchain. So World Mobile Token Limited, which enables new global mobile network built on sharing economy, announces the launch of its utility-based World Mobile Token. So WMT is the ticker symbol for the coin, and it's going to launch on the Cardano blockchain. Now, within the World Mobile Token Generation event, TGE, which is like their pre-sale, they're calling it a TGE, kicked off yesterday, which I believe was July 5th. So this is kind of an older pre-sale ICO kind of situation. But they 70% was basically sold in the first 12 hours. So that's pretty crazy. Anything to do with Cardano right now is hot. So if you guys got in on this, that's great. Here in the US, and like Canada, you're not allowed to be part of this pre-sale. So, there's a lot of investors that got in here quick and got in early, and I think that'll really pay off. But basically, this company, World Mobile, is about going to, underdeveloped countries where they may not even have electricity, and basically setting up solar panels and battery banks, setting up cell phone towers, and broadcasting the network there. And they're having the store owners basically run nodes to help not only identify people and have access to healthcare, but to be able to run their cell phones, and run transactions on the Cardano blockchain. So this is a pretty big deal, being able to go in the middle of nowhere basically and help these people, these farmers, these fishermen, resource collectors, whether it be diamonds, gold, or or whatever, earn an income. But not only that, they can stake the WMT coin for income as well. Not only that, but they can also upkeep on the towers, and the maintenance on the towers and the whole ecosystem there is also paid out in WMT. So not only is it banking the unbanked, but it's also helped giving these people a job, and income. So globally, 1.7 billion adults remain unbanked, according to World Bank. Despite many of the technological advances and many of us take for granted, most traditional banks require a manual onboarding process and rely on credit bureaus to verify client identity. These manual in-person procedures deny many demographics for base services, such as the ability to open an account, apply for a loan and mortgage, or obtain access to their other financial opportunities. The World Mobile Network aims to bring sustainability, connectivity to these communities and Africa and beyond through the WMT sharing economy. So same thing, it's the banks, you need to be there, you need to have a credit score and all that kind of stuff. With this system, that's not necessary, especially if they're using some of these other DeFi projects, or they can have access to these other DeFi projects. If you have equity, and you can take out a loan against your equity, and basically these DeFi projects are almost paying you back. And there's some that are like you can't get liquidated no matter how much you borrow or what you borrow. There's a lot crazy going on with DeFi, and it's not done yet. DeFi is just getting started. The World Mobile Network already operates in East Africa, starting with Tanzania and Kenya. The company aims to bring sustainability, connectivity to communities through the sharing economy. WMT will power the World Mobile Network ecosystem, allowing World Mobile Network users access to digital banking, healthcare, digital identification, and education institutions. So a big part of this too is identity, and tying a credit score to your identity and stuff like that. But that's the reason Cardano is part of this. Everything's going on Cardano, like we talked about the kids and the deals with Africa about putting all the kids on the blockchain and keeping track of their education. But not only that, they can keep track of their healthcare. They can keep track of, their identity, and of course their banking, so that all this should help out the local farmers, fishermen, and everything like that. Everyone should have access to the internet. It's a fundamental right, to the right to access. Connectivity is the primary asset and can be realized in a very short time, says RJ, who is the CXO Africa at World Mobile. So he's saying it wouldn't really take that long. So World Mobile here again is creating a world where everyone, everywhere is connected. We're the first mobile network built on the blockchain and sharing economy. So that's a pretty crazy, it's the first mobile network on the blockchain. When Charles used to do his other videos, and a lot of his podcasts, I used to try to get in the chat there, which is always crazy, and ask him, what's his plan for the mobile? How are you, are you going to have your own mobile network? I kind of thought Cardano would build their own. But I think, it's a really intensive process, obviously, setting up all the hardware and the technology. You can see here in the video how, the locals are erecting these things. They're not bringing in contractors from the U.S. or anything like that. And not only that, but it helps them maintain these things, and that's a source of income for these people. So how can half of the world still be offline? Simple. Traditional mobile networks won't invest in remote places because it's too expensive and hard to maintain. So, like we've been talking about, this is part of it. Our network is run by the people for the people. So anyone can tap into the telecom industry and make a world a more connected place. And so basically store owners can earn rewards by running a computer with an internet connection and secure the network for billions of people worldwide, earning the currency WMT. And basically, this is something even that we can do, and help out some of these countries by keeping the network alive and stuff like that. So basically, that's it, guys. I think World Mobile is going to be a big part of Charles's plan. It's what's going to help bank the unbanked. I believe this is like the key, a giant piece of banking the unbanked. Basically, just providing them with internet access, and not only that, but cell phone service and stuff like that. So I think it'll be a better quality of life there. You know what I mean? Being able to access the internet, being able to buy and sell goods, whatever they need to do. So I think this is a great thing, and I want to make sure I bring this to you guys. So that's it for today's video, guys. Leave me a like, share, comment. Thanks for watching.